Yo, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the True Blue podcast. I'm your host, Zach Sucardi. It is May 22nd, 2022. Today is Sunday. Today is also Morrissey's birthday. Yes, Morrissey's birthday. He's 63 today. Shout out to Morrissey. He's my favorite artist, favorite lyricist, favorite vocalist. You know, goes on and on. So that's pretty cool. And, you know, I love the theme, you know, someone's birthday, and for those artists who've passed away, their birthdays and their like heaven birthdays, you know, they're fun to celebrate. What do? You listen to their music. Maybe you wear a t-shirt. It's pretty cool. I made a little playlist. I just did it probably 5 minutes ago of just my favorite songs from his albums that are available on Spotify. I excluded his covers album because, I'll be honest, I haven't listened to it too much, so I didn't want to just fucking pick any old Randall song. I'll fucking add one eventually. But yeah, so I shared it on my Instagram, which is True Blue Podcast on Instagram, on Instagram. It's about like 16 songs, some shit like that. But yeah, it's cool. Just went in. I didn't think too hard on it. I'm just like, all right, what song do I really like? Bam, 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 bam. So. But yeah, so that's today. I love Morrissey. You know, he's the best still. I hope I get to see him this year. He's been touring and playing shows recently, so that's pretty exciting. Yeah. And I'm going to a show tonight, actually. Not a Morrissey show, though, unfortunately. Definitely not a Morrissey show. I'm seeing Max and Igor Cavalera from Sepultura. They're playing songs off their albums Beneath the Remains and Arise. And, yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. My friend Chris is going to be there. Shout out to him. So him and I will hang out. That'd be awesome. And I actually checked out the opening bands. I went on Spotify and checked them out. Didn't really resonate too well with me. This one band, Nervosa, did. They're a band from Brazil. I guess it's death metal. It's metal for sure. And it's cool. It's cool. It's like 4, maybe 5 women. And they definitely bring it. They bring it. I just been listening to, what's the name of the album? Perpetual Chaos. Over the last day or so. And it's pretty cool, so hopefully I can catch them. The show starts, I think, in like an hour. I'll probably... Like, doors are right now, but you're not going to catch me waiting on that long-ass line, you know what I'm saying? I mean, shit. Fuck that. I'm already going to be standing plenty. You know what I'm saying? My back thanks me. My back is like, what a pro move. Pro move. Yeah, but... I'll hope to catch them. I think there's like fucking like 5 bands according to what I'm seeing on the bill. And this band Nervosa is like the 3rd band in, maybe. So hopefully I time it nicely. But yeah, I'm excited. I just got my ticket last night. I haven't been feeling too great this week. Just a little bit of a sore throat. Nothing crazy, but you know what I'm saying. Just one of those motherfuckers that was lingering. So I just got my ticket last night. And again, live shows. You just fucking cannot beat live shows. And I've never seen Max and Igor together. I've only seen SoFly back in like 2001 with Pantera. So this will be cool. I'm very excited. Very excited. But yeah, I've gone to a bunch of shows recently. I've seen Deftones and Gojira. They played like a couple weeks ago at this venue outside called Isleta Amphitheater. And I had really good tickets. We were really close. We were like center too, like perfectly centered too. It was pretty great. Pretty great. And Deftones played a great show. They played a very eclectic set, which was awesome. I've done these like top 20 lists with a couple friends of mine where we'll pick a band and we'll do our favorite songs. We take about a month or two, maybe 6 weeks, whatever. It's not rushed. And then we all just make a playlist and we put together a little email. We go old school and we pick our top 20 songs. And it's like Deftones got a hold of my list because they played a shit ton of the songs that are on my list, and it was just pretty. It was pretty amazing. I was well pleased. But yeah, it was a beautiful night too. It was like 75 degrees. I went with my friend Tommy and one of his buddies, and then I ran into two of my friends, Aaron and John. Shout out to them. And it was awesome. They were just online, just merch or a bathroom or whatever, and we were just chilling. It was a beautiful night, beautiful day. So yeah, it was a great fucking show. I mean, I love Deftones, so and then just their set, their sound, the whole vibe. It was just great. It was great. I saw this band Turnstile. They're like a new wave hardcore band. They played at this place in the El Rey, and it was sold out. It was like a Wednesday night. They brought it too. They were very high energy. The crowd loved them. It was an all ages show, so there were tons of like young kids. They loved them. They fucking loved them. It was a lot of energy then. It was cool. They didn't, their merch. They didn't have any physical copies of any of their music, which was kind of a bummer. They had like shirts and shit, and like they even had like a zine, like a photo zine, which is cool. But I wanted to get me a CD or fucking, what I'm saying, a vinyl or something. But yeah, it was great. I went by myself to that show, and what sucks, man, is like these venues with no re-entry. Meaning, like, give your ticket, you get your wristband, you get the stamp, and you can't leave. You have to stay in the venue. You can't, like, go to your car or maybe go get some food or, sit outside and smoke some weed or whatever. So I went to Turnstile a little too early. But it was still a great show. And then I saw this band, Adult. They're like a two-piece, like, a techno band, a gothic techno band. I went with my friend Vivian. Shout out Vivian. It was great. It was awesome. Great energy. It was like a Monday night too. Beautiful night. We had gone for sushi before the show, and the band was there. When I say band, it's two people, but they were there, and I was like, "Oh shit, look at that!" And I was wearing a Apocalypse Now shirt that day, and earlier that day, I got tested at Walgreens. The clerk was like, "Hey, what book is that based on?" And I had no clue. I was like, I don't know, and I wasn't going to Google it then. I was like, all right, but I'll find out. So instead of Googling, I asked my older brother. He told me, and so on and so forth. But so anyway, we saw Adult. They were great. After the show, they came down to their merch booth, and they were saying what's up to people. And the drummer, or the I don't know. His name's Adam. And he was like, hey, I saw you at the sushi spot. And when I saw your shirt, I knew you were coming to the show. So I just knew wearing that shirt would have, it was just so funny. It was like, even before I put it on that day, I'm like, this is going to challenge me or challenge some people or stand out in some way. So it was pretty cool. Before Adult was this artist named Contra Void. Again, very techno, gothic kind of vibe. Really cool though, real cool. He wore a mask while he was playing, which was interesting. It was just like a white mask. Interesting, okay. When you're like a one-man show, you gotta kind of think outside the box and like kind of be a little bit more creative, I think, than just a dude up there with like a microphone. So that was cool, and I really dug it. So did my friend Vivian. He was cool. So you know what? Some of these openers, I tell you what, you could definitely be surprised. What else did I say? I saw Henry Rollins. He did like a spoken word thing. It was cool. He did like 2.5 hours. I thought it was just like 1 hour, kind of like stand-up comedy. But no, he definitely went pretty long. But it was great, you know. It was at this place called the Chemo Theater, which is like an old-ass theater. They don't have music there usually, ever. They usually just have, like, maybe plays and maybe, like, symphony shit, maybe. But they have plays and they show, like, old-ass movies and shit. I saw, like, Frankenstein there a couple years ago around, like, Halloween. So, yeah, it was a really cool venue. It's real small, so you were real close. And one thing I noticed is as soon as he came out, he picks up the mic and starts right away. And he wasn't, like, impersonal. He was really cool to the crowd and, you know, was, like, happy to be here. But just the way he just picked up the mic and starts right away, there was something about that struck me like, this guy's on a mission. Like, this guy's ready to, like, share what he has to share. It was really cool. And another thing, too, I noticed is, like, hearing Henry Rollins, you know, you'd know him, he's, you know, very prolific, and he's been around the music and all this stuff, and he's wealthy, and he's doing his thing. And you like hear his insecurities and some of his history and stuff, and he's real honest and open about it, and he just becomes another vulnerable human being. He's up on stage and he wears black. But it was just so fascinating to me, like, wow, this guy is just like, I don't know, just like he's a sum of his experiences, you know what I'm saying? Like this, you could just draw that from it. But it was cool. Again, something really different. Something really different. I feel like I'm forgetting a show, honestly. But those are the shows that I went to recently, so I'll just leave it at that. Yeah. So yeah, let's get into some fucking self-care. Let's do it up. All right, cool. So I found this on Instagram. It's from, let's see, what page is this? The Brain Coach. Cool. Shout out to the Brain Coach. This is affordable ways to self-soothe. You know, gas prices pretty expensive. You know, fucking roast beef sandwiches are expensive. So we got to look at affordable ways, and we got to self-soothe, you know? Because if we ain't taking care of our own shit, then we're fucking shit up for other people. You know what I'm saying? And then when all of us are doing that, we're just fucking each other up. So, you know, take some time for yourself. You know what I'm saying? All right. So I'm going to go through this list. We'll just talk about a couple things here. You know, hopefully this will help you think of some ideas. Maybe some very simple. Maybe some not so much. But let's get started here. Drink a cup of herbal tea. Tea is great. Warm drinks are really good. If you can't fuck with tea or like coffee and shit and all that shit like fucks up your stomach, there's like a billion teas out there. You can drink tea. And you can add some honey in it. Oh, it's so fucking good. I drink green tea. I'm a big green tea drinker. Yeah, just add a little honey and get some local honey too. Don't like get like whatever the fuck honey. Get like whatever your local honey is at the hippie grocery stores. But I like that. Drink a cup of herbal tea. Self-soothe. Something about warm drink. You know, something about it. Take a nap. That's great. Sleeping is great. Naps, you got to be careful with naps, though. You could definitely oversleep, but definitely taking a nap, you know, if you have the right conditions and everything, is a great way to self-soothe. Affordable way. Here we are, affordable. Listen to your favorite music. Again, these are all like, well, duh, you sleep, you drink some tea, and you listen to music. Okay, cool. But still, this is it's important to shout these out. Listen to your favorite music. Not just any music, but your favorite. You know what I'm saying? Journal your thoughts. You know, you can really do all these just like minus the napping part. I mean, maybe, you know, you nap, you get up, and then you do this stuff, or you do the stuff and then nap. Anyway, journal your thoughts. That's a great one. I mean, there's so many notepads like you could just accumulate like I have. I have like 500. And you can just write on those notepads your thoughts. You don't have to publish them. Just fucking write them on, you know? Write them out. Put on your comfiest clothes. Yeah, I mean, shit. I have these New York Jets like pajama fucking workout pants. They're so damn comfortable. I think they're the most comfortable pants I've ever worn in my life. And I think yeah. I mean, I pretty much wear them almost all the time when I'm not out. So it's amazing. Yeah. Stretch your body. That's, I mean, shit, underrated. Hashtag underrated. Oh man, so lame. But yeah, underrated. Stretch your body. Stretching is so important. You know, I've gone through periods of my life where I've stretched a ton and not so much. And the not so much times, man, I'm fucking condensed. You know, you got to really stretch out. Take deep breaths. Underrated as well. Take deep breaths. Here, let's do one together. Ready? That felt good. Hydrate your body. All right, H2O go. Fucking H2O. I'm fucking, you know what? I've been rocking the gallon jug. You never have to refill it. You have plenty of water. You know? I mean, come on. Those are the wins. Because if you're trying to drink a lot of water and you got these little fucking bottles or the refill ones, and what the fuck? You're kind of like a slave to your fucking water bottle size. So get a bigger one. It's not that heavy. It doesn't take up that much space. And some people want to talk to you about, oh, why do you drink a lot of water? Okay, yeah, cool. And it could inspire some people, believe it or not. And this may sound crazy, but I've been drinking gallons of water for years and years and years. So this is just what I've seen. This is just factual data. It could inspire some people, start some conversation. But really, it just makes it easier. It just makes it easier. Let me just tell you. So hydrate your body. All right, curl up in bed and do nothing. Okay, this is cool. Yeah, this is important. You can't fucking, go fucking 1 billion miles an hour every damn day. You don't have to do this all day. You don't have to waste your fucking whole morning or anything, but do it for a little bit. Curl up in bed and do nothing. And if you want to spend a day doing nothing, fucking do it. Whatever's, That's what life is about. Sometimes wasting time is time well spent, Take a warm bath and shower. Love this advice. You know me, I love my showers. Even baths, too. It's been a while since I've done a bath, but the showers are great. Love me some showers. Give yourself a hug. You can physically do this, I suppose, but I think kind of you're doing this with all these steps, especially that they're affordable ways. None of these are saying spend tons of money or, go to a spa. None of that bullshit. It's pretty simple stuff. Anyway, yeah, that's my list, or that's the Brain Coach's list that I just went through. Let's get on to a little bit of poetry. All right, word. All right, so we're going to read a little bit from the Haiku Anthology. Excuse me. Between the twirlers and the marching band, the missing child. Spring afternoon, the barber spins me around towards the mirror. The last kid picked, running his fastest to right field. August night, the lamplit quiet as our children draw. Autumn night, following the flashlight beam through the rain. Deep snow, peeling potatoes, dark earth on my hands. Snow at dusk, our pot of tea steeps, slowly, darker. A drift of snow in the picnic table's shadow, first day of spring. The white of her neck as she lifts her hair for me to undo her dress. That's amazing. The 1,000 colors in her plain brown hair, morning sunshine. Oh my God, I love that. That is amazing. Frog pond, a leaf falls in without a sound. Thick window frost through a melted finger hole, blue sky. Shielding his eyes with his baseball glove, first geese. A steady wind blows cloud shadows up the mountain and off the cliff. Between two mountains, the wings of gliding hawk balancing sunlight. Long July afternoon at the railroad crossing, the train goes on and on. Back from vacation, I let traces of sand remain in the car trunk. November rain, long ropes of the window washers float in the wind. I make a bet that was written before November Rain, the song. Thunder, my wood shavings roll along the veranda. Vegetable stand, the owner sprinkling water with a bunch of kale. Heat of the day still in the brick wall of the liquor store. Summer's end, the quickening of hammers toward dusk. towards dusk. Excuse me. Let me read that again. Summer's end, the quickening of hammers towards dusk. A dusting of snow, tire tracks grow visible in the road's soft edge. After Christmas, a flock of sparrows in the unsold trees. 20,000 feet, traces of masking tape on the jet engine. Yeesh. Yeesh. Overnight bus, the young mother sucks her thumb. How come what's-his-name never speaks to me? That's good. His fury pulled up short by the payphone cord. I set the alarm, get out of bed to unpack her photograph. With a flourish, the waitress leaves behind rearranged smears. Let me read that again. With a flourish, the waitress leaves behind rearranged smears. Rearranged smears is quite a collection of words. Custody battle. A bodyguard lifts the child to see the snow. Wow. How desirable in the thrift store window, my old mahjong set. Whatever the hell that is. Coming home weary, the broken tread announces my floor is next. Unexpected news. She stands staring into the cutlery drawer. Freshening breeze. The skillet softly chimes against another. All right, last one. Chill night. After you, the toilet seat slightly warm. Ugh, I don't know about that. Not a fan of the warm seat. You know what I'm saying? I want a fresh, cold seat. You know what I'm saying? I think we all kind of know what that's about, right? We all want a fresh, fucking cold seat. All right, let's get on to the True Blue playlist. Share some music. All right, bueno. So, the artist I'm sharing this evening is Drug Church. The song is Tillery. The album is Cheer. Came out in 2018. This band name has been circling around, I think, my Spotify world and then like my hardcore punk rock world as far as like recent-ish bands. The name is definitely kind of striking. Drug Church. Those are two big kind of names, you know, and Drug Church together. It's a good name. And I think I saw them live on YouTube for a second, and the song was way more melodic than I thought. And I thought, oh, this is pretty cool. So I sought out the song, like the recorded version. That song was called Grubby. But the song I'm sharing tonight is called Tillery. Like Hillary, but with a T. Tillery. I think I'm saying it right. Tillery. Reminds me of a song I've heard before. It's a good mashup. Some of these newer bands, I tell you what, they're doing a good job of mashing shit up that's pretty good, okay? Like, it's not a ripoff, it's a good mashup. This reminds me a little bit of like R.E.M., the Pixies, Bane, the hardcore band Bane, Blur, and a little bit of Weezer. The good Weezer, trust me, like the first two album Weezer. But definitely hard. This isn't like soft shit. Great energy in this band, great energy in this song. This song is the last song on the album Cheer, and it's great. It starts off like with this cool bass line and this like real nice like closed hi-hat to snare vibe going, you know, kind of a little dance vibe, a little dancey, but not like, you know, lame. Really good bass line, and then like the vocals come in. They're clean vocals for most of the song. Really like just a great mix of like this band's style coming from this song, and also really good lyrics. This band is really has some really clever lyrics, really poignant. Really, it's exciting to hear new music that's good and that hits on different levels. You know what I mean? It's not just heavy, or it's not just great lyrics. It's not just, it's real like melodic and it reminds me of these 90s and 80s bands, you know, these post-punk bands or whatever. It's everything put together. So I'm excited to share this song, Tillery, off of Cheer. The band is Drug Church. All right, everybody, that's it. That's session 55. Thanks for rolling with me. I'm going to go walk my dog and let her poop and pee. I'm going to feed her. I'm going to love her and squeeze her and kiss her. And then I'm going to go down and fucking mosh, you know? Bring the mosh. Watch some Sepultura. You know what I'm saying? But everyone, you have a great week. And yeah, be good to yourselves. Peace, everybody.